set my own goals.
When you learn from your mistakes and you work very hard and never give up, and sometimes you need to improve what you've done in your work. To use success criteria and learning intention, and to be in the pit.
What feedback do your teachers give you?
What your next step is. Good learner is when you know where you are in your learning and you take responsibility of it. In Year 2 we are swag learners. The swag learner is when the S is for success criteria you have in your learning, so you know what to do. The W is for willpower, and the A is for attitude, that you say, like, I can do it. You have a growth mindset, but if you don't have a growth mindset, you have a fixed mindset, and you don't, I can't be bothered. G stands for our goal when we've achieved all of our work, but there's still more. So we look at our steps and success bricks to see what our next steps are. Feedback. In our success criteria we have a feed forward, which is a part of it. And the things we don't do, like Mr. Marker, punctuation. Goals is where you have to get to the end, and after the goals you have to go to your steps of success booklets to see what your next step will be. And if I've completed the Year 3 skill and it's green, that means I can move on to the Year 4 skill. Go into the pit, and when they want to get out, they have to think of strategies like see 3 before me, ask the table, ask a partner, ask the people next to you.
A good learner is someone that is not afraid to try hard and throw himself in the pit, and they know the success criteria of what they need to do to complete that piece of work and the subject they're on. They have a growth mindset, which means they are willing to try something new, and they'll always keep persisting to go through the pit. And feedback and feed forward is like a way of our teachers assessing our work to tell us like it's green for growth, and tickled pink. So like tickled pink means we've done something good and they really like it, so they'll highlight it with pink highlighter. But if they think we can improve something, they'll highlight it with green highlighter. And then with them, once we do our polish up, they'll give us that little chunk to polish.
A good learner is someone who makes mistakes, never gives up, always tries to reach the next level, and never always wants to push themselves that much higher. And in school we have slips which we put in before every task, which it shows all of our success criteria and learning intentions, and we score them green, yellow or red, which is green is you think you're already at that level, orange thinks you're getting there on that level, and red thinks you haven't reached that level yet, but you're on a level under. And at the end of every session we score them again to see how much we've improved in the lesson. And on our skill slips we have feed forward and feed back, which it appear yourself or teachers can write on it. Feed forward is you could do something better next time or improve if you do that task again. And feedback is if what you've done well to see how you've reached that level.
Cold tasks, we have another toolkit.
Yeah.
And our cold task is, so Miss Morris would say to do something, she wouldn't tell us anything about it. She will give us a little bit of information, and then we have to try and write one.
Okay.
And then here we have another one which is changed a lot
Right.
from at my hot task. So the green, it's one character alone talking to himself or herself, expressing their feelings, which is a green. And then rhetorical questions or speculative starter, which is like questions in it and a question at the start,
Right. Yeah.
which is a red because I haven't got any questions in it.
Right.
Two-sided argument, red because it just gives you one side. And then I didn't follow the structure of dilemma, explain, decide.
Okay.
Dilemma is like that's saying, should I take the biscuit or not take the biscuit? And then explain, you explain both thoughts of both sides of the argument.
Yeah.
And then decide, do you take the biscuit or not take the biscuit? And then allow the reader to follow the character's feelings. It tells you what the character's feelings are. And then 3 short questions in the text. I haven't got any questions in it whatsoever. And then adverbs and no adverbs. And we have annotated a soliloquy, but this is with help. And then this one we did independently.
Okay.
That one is from Much Ado About Nothing, which is the play we're learning about.
Yeah.
And then that one's from Homer Simpson.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And really they're both the same, just one's being helped by and the other one is...
So this one you do on your own.
Yes, that one's being done on my own. And then we boxed up the other 2. We talked about them, and then we planned our hot task. I've written my hot task, and then
So what's the hot task then? That means you know what you're doing.
yeah, we know what we're doing. And then it has been teacher assessed, which means Miss Morris has written the feedback, which is what I've done well. And then feed forward is to what I can do to make it better. And then we have our learning intention, we have skills, so it's year 5, what you would do in year 5, year 6, what you would do in year 6, and year 7, what you would do in year 7.
Okay.
And then our success criteria is what we can do, what we have to do to be successful. And then we either mark them green, orange or red, like this.
Right. Yeah.
Green means you've done it really well, orange means you've done it slightly, and red means you haven't done it whatsoever.
Okay.
And then I use the post-it note to answer this,
Yeah.
the feed forward. And then I did my redraft, and it still needs more polishing.
Okay.
So it never really ends. You can always make